Time got away from me, everybody.
Sorry about that. It's just a boy. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents. Are you freaking kidding me? Why does it keep doing that? Let's see. Logan's first. Congratulations, buddy.
Welcome to Never Project.
Says Alexis.
Yeah, that's the name. We
are
are
the
the originals. It's a little YouTube channel on your internet machine. The best you've ever seen. Hit that like button now. Subscribe for a while. Comment what you think is true. Join our members crew. Only $4.99 a month.
That's a steal. That's a stuff.
On the wall by the road you'll be a part of our family. No religion talk, no politics here, no controversial junk, no fear, no outlandish stuff, no way, just good vibes every single day. Don't need no inappropriate conduct here. No time for stupidity. And always try to have a good time and make yourself happy while doing something today you can smile about tomorrow. Only $4.99 a month.
That's a steal.
That's the stuff.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages to include but not exclude aliens. Welcome back to the original silly little YouTube channel, Never Done Projects. Logan was first, 2651 Productions official. Alexis, I forget what I think she said yee, but then retracted it. Logan said because you're using it, Randall. Touche. Lex said car. DeRay is third. Hello, DeRay, Alexis, and Logan. Carlo said sup, y'all. Pops, R3. Hello, Carlo and Papa Renzo. I know you didn't say Pops, but we'll loop him on in. Justin, Daddy with a capital D, said morning. Boy, you better focus on driving. But morning. Mr. Knighty said, yes, you have turned lightly on in room, big, strong bastard. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Knighty. Logan said, I'll always be first in y'all's head. Hey, yep. Ryan said, hello, friends. Hello, Ryan. I got news for you. I'll take y'all outside to show you in a second. Alexis said, car. Mr. Knighty asked where Dad is. Stone Coldy. He is finishing up some egg salad sandwich and pulling his truck in. But we boiled 15 eggs for him so he could have stuff to take to work all week. But he's making himself meal prepping. Jane said, hey, R3. Hello, Jane. Logan said, only $4.99 a month. That's a steal. That's the stuff. Ryan said, hey again, Carlo. Ryan said, hey, Jane. Did everybody go check out Mike's new project over at Lone Wrench Garage? I sure hope y'all did. I'm excited for it. About the time that he went live, I think the third time, our internet went out. And I just got it back about 15 minutes ago. Jane said, hi, Ryan, and hi, Alexis. If I didn't say it, Ryan said, hi, hey again, Carlo, and hey, Jane. Carlo said, sup, Ryan. Boston Bill said, you guys have a great week ahead. Thanks, Boston Bill. I appreciate it. You do too, buddy. If we keep thinking positive things will happen. Jane said, hi, DeRay. Jane said, hi, Bill. Carlo said, hello, Jane. Jane said, hi, Mr. Knighty. Logan said, fantastic music. Thank you, Logan. Boston Bill said, hey, Chet, same to you guys. Have a great week, y'all. Love y'all, Boston Bill. Thank you, Boston Bill. That's the kind of positivity we need here. Jay said, hi, Carlo and Papa Renzo, and hi, Justin. Logan said, Justin, don't text and drive. Yeah, you driving one of my trucks. Better watch it, boy. Boston Bill said, hi, Jane. Alexis said, Jane. Zerk said, have you attained the Caresmere mechanism to free Dr. Gesh? Not quite. I missed it by that much. Logan said, I sold a fridge and a rooster sign with a few clothes after the morning live. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Few clothes, not signs. Goodness gracious. I even got my glasses on. That's awesome, buddy. Lex said, Jane, yes. Logan said 7 and 15. Evan D. Foe said E. DeRay said, I need new glasses. My eyesight is really bad, especially driving in the rain and night time back and forth to work. Well, my doctor suggests I start wearing them. They are prescription, especially while I'm sitting here trying to read. I have to focus, and I'm not quite squinting, but my eyes are working overtime to try to read it, and it was causing worse headaches. The headaches are still here, but wearing the glasses have helped just a tickle. So I'll wear them. While I'm at work, I'm probably still just going to wear my sunglasses, but like you said, driving at night and driving in the rain, I don't like driving in the rain anyway, so the glasses is a good idea. Alexa, 14 and 7. Come on, can we make it 14 and 14? Turtle said, is this your house or a garage? This is my garage. It is 8,000 square foot, 9 bays. My house is a lot cleaner, well, mostly cleaner than this. But yes, this is my garage. This is just one of the 3 offices I have. Logan said $200+ collected from this week. That's pretty awesome, buddy. Renard said, what's up, my boy? Yo, man, what's up, Renard? Logan said, rain makes corn. Corn makes whiskey. Whiskey makes my baby. Oh, but I got to show y'all something. If y'all watched the video the other day, Blue Collar officially drives under her own power. But I just want y'all to know, before we ever tested anything, first step is custom dual exhaust. So the 5-speed is officially back in. She is officially running. We charged the battery for about 5 minutes, and she cranks and runs just fine. So here's to hoping it lasts longer than 25,000 miles. But if y'all are looking for a manual transmission, based off of my drive and everything involved with this transmission, I like what I'm seeing with it. Tennessee Standard Transmissions in Memphis, Tennessee, if y'all are ever looking for one. Pretty good price. Core charge is $500 for this transmission, but once I send mine back, apparently you get it back. So I'm pretty happy with it. Got to get it washed, and tomorrow on the way to work, I'm going to get it inspected and renew the tags. So y'all pray for them. They've been out since January. Let's see here. Mick Lloyd said, good day, mate, from Mickey Lloyd, Melbourne, Australia. Chilling. What's up? What's up, Mick? Man, we starting to get a lot of y'all from Australia in. We got you, Carlo, Paparenzo, and Vic. Man, I'm glad to see y'all. How you doing across the whole entire country? If I dig straight down, I might hit y'all. But we're over here in America Land, a little small town called Denton, North Carolina. You ever come down here, the welcome and the goodbye signs on the same sign. Jane said, gonna get down to 49 tonight? F that. Ad 6536 said, weak ass garage. My garage, wall to wall mounted TVs, PS4s, Xbox, Nintendo, you name it. I have every console in my huge garage. Hey man, that's all good. I got my Xbox and PlayStation at the house, but I'm wall to wall with cars. Kind of a weird flex, but I mean, the vehicles kind of cost more than the gaming systems, but that's just me. But hey, buddy, if that's what you want to do with your garage, I fully support it. I love video games. I just don't get to play them much anymore. Logan said, storm plus rain equals disaster. Yes. I don't know why Snapchat has started sending me notifications. I don't care. I am 30. I don't use Snapchat. Jane said, hi, Mickey. Martin Jean, 6954, said, hi, serious question. How did they fit the lunar Jeep Rover in the small spaceship in 1969? It's all, I think it was, it wasn't a green screen back then. It was like a blue screen. It was all computer generated images. The moon landing never happened. Ryan said, badass, man. Glad you got it worked out. Me too, buddy. Now, I will tell y'all, as much junk as I talk about whitening vehicles down, I did have to put did put a muffler back on the old blue collar out there. She was no kitty cats and no muffler, 2.5 inch all the way out the back, and she sounded like a termite took X-Lax for a week straight and went for a drive. So I did a 1 in, 2 out muffler with the custom Buells all out the back beside the hitch. It is, you can't even hear it running inside the truck with just a muffler. I said, I don't really like it, but you can hear it enough. I think it sounds good from, if like you're standing behind it, it does sound, you can definitely tell it's a V6, but that muffler system will transfer over nicely to a V8. DeRay said, gray t-shirt. My gray t-shirt is just a little darker, but you look very nice in the gray shirt. Thank you, DeRay. This shirt I got for working at a fish fry at a church a couple times. I got 2 of them. Turns out the other one is in blue collar along with about half of my closet. Just don't remember what I had in there till I started cleaning it. But I do like this shirt. Kind of wish the name of the church wasn't on it, but it's all good. Logan said, Aussies! Exactly. Master Builder said, can you please shout out my channel? I mean, I'll do what I can if you're wanting to do something with your channel. I mean, I say support everybody. If y'all got a second, go check out Master Builder Plays. I mean, there's enough people in the world that we all can enjoy a little bit of the success of YouTube. Hey, look, you're reviewing your popcorn buckets part 1, 2, and 3 get more views than my average video. So hey, I mean, that's awesome, buddy. Yeah, if you're wanting to do it, I say do it. Let's see here. Alex said 14 and 10. Mario said, damn God to all of you. Okay. DM41K said, you also don't use a vacuum. Now, I'm just going to ask you. Do you know what happens to concrete after, let's see, built in 47? So, what's that? 79 years of collecting dust. It doesn't matter how much you mop it or vacuum it, it's still gonna be there. I have mopped in here, I cannot tell you how many times. We have swept, we do not have a vacuum. So you are correct, we do not vacuum in here. But when you're working on cars and trucks and SUVs and everything in betweens, and you're going in and out all day, every day, the concrete gets dirty, my friend.
Tell him to come live our life and see if he can.
Yeah, if you can do better than us and keep this stuff clean, keep up with YouTube, work full-time jobs, make videos, and do a 2-hour live every day, you come on, you show me how it's done.
Jump on his live.
Well, I mean, I'm about sure he doesn't even have a profile picture.
Oh, he ain't got no.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago and no subscribers. You've never said a word in our chat before, but that's okay. But hey, I mean, of all the people that's coming in tonight, that's just saying stupid stuff.
Holmes?
No, Ty Holmes is a different guy. There's a bunch of people coming in saying stupid shit tonight. So just get ready, buckle up, Buttercup.
Oh, it's fine.
DeRay said, I love clothes. I'm always talking about clothes because I'm inspired by hippie style with their peace and love sign. I'm so weird. I like comfortable clothing. I don't care what the brand is. I don't care what color shirt it is. I don't like doing a lot of like the black shirts. I used to wear them a lot as a cop as underneath my vest because it would show through the button down, and it looked better than having the white because the white got dirty. But I don't wear a lot of dark colors anymore. Alexa said 12, 11, 10, and 11. Mike at Lone Ranch Garage said, hello, Randy. Mike, about the time you did, I think, your 3rd live on like attempt number 685, our internet completely dumped out on all 3 of our routers. I couldn't use the computer, couldn't use the TVs, nothing. But I have went back through and turned it back on. I was
Oh.
very glad to see the announcement of your new Pontiac, and I do think it would look really good with the 871 blower out the top.
Oh, wait a minute. Ty, let me pick this up for you. Hold on. Y'all watching? Let me pick this up for you, Ty.
Yep.
That's clean.
Mick said, wait. Mick is from Australia.
Mick?
Yep.
All right.
Mick Lloyd, 5788. Let's see here. Alexa 10 and 11. Master Builder said, thank you so much, buddy. We are more than happy to try to help somebody. One thing I will say is if anybody does subscribe that has not subscribed before, make sure your subscriptions are on public. And if they are and they show up on ours, we will subscribe back to you.
More than glad to.
It doesn't matter if you do nothing with your channel. If you ever start, you will have a minimum of 1 subscriber from me. Let's see here. Ty said, clean that dump, nasty house, freaking dump of a house.
I got you, Ty.
No, hold on. Ty apparently wasn't in here because somebody asked if this was a house or a shop or garage. This is a garage. This is 8,000 square foot and 9 bays. It's a 79-year-old building. So, Ty, you're just about fucking stupid because you don't even know the difference between a house.
That's
And the building.
fine.
But,
You
I mean,
can jump
hey.
up off the ground and kiss my
Yeah,
asteroids.
because I mean you're gonna need it. Fucking idiot. 14 years ago, 1 subscriber, never been in this channel before. Surprise.
Welcome, Ty.
Yeah. Beth said, "Hey all, hello Beth.
Hello,
Feel like I
Beth.
just talked to you." Barron said, "Hello from Ohio. Hello from
Hello,
North Carolina,
Barron.
Barron." Jane said, "Hi Mike." Mike said, "Hi Jane," and Jane said, "Hey Pops."
Hello, Jane.
Nickel Pony said, "Hey Mr. Unbreakable and Pops. Hello from the surface of the sun, formerly known as Texas."
Hello, Nickel.
Hello, Nickel Pony. It has felt good the last 3 days here. Jane says it's going to be down to 49 degrees Fahrenheit up there in Ohio today, or tonight.
Chester said in about 3 weeks we're not going to need this fan.
I said, bullshit, Chester. But, hope you're staying cool down there, Nickel Pony.
And Jane, I hope you stay warm.
Yep. Cherry said, hey, how are y'all doing? We're good, Cherry. We hope
Doing
you
great.
are.
I hope you're doing good.
Jane said, hey, Nickel Pony. Nickel Pony said, hey, Miss Jane. OBS said, just joining in. It's all good.
Hello,
I've only been
OBS.
live for about 17-ish minutes. Mike said, I'm thinking Verizon is having issues today because I kept losing internet. I am glad to hear we weren't the only ones. I hate that you kept losing internet because I was really looking forward to seeing and hearing more on that Pontiac. But I think Verizon's having some issues, and as soon as we get fiber here, we're probably going to look into getting away from Verizon altogether. DeRay said, oh man, I tried cooking new ways of Mexican food and it turned out weird. It's spicy with ground meat, carrot, and rice. Gosh, that whatever I got from Food Line the other day that was Mexican food like seasoning for my ground beef, it was hot tamale. I don't like my food that hot. I know I'm American and I'm that stereotypical white guy that rice is too much. But I generally like some Mexican food. Typical white guy. But, man, I don't like
Nickel Pony
spicy food.
says it's 6:21 p.m. and still 102.
God dang. Says it's 82 Fahrenheit and sunny out here today. Yesterday felt like it was between 85 and 100. And it looked like it was going to storm, so it felt like it got down to about 80. And then the storm went right over us, and I think it rained about 2 drops. And I fell asleep on the roof. And yeah, that sun come out. I'm going to just tell y'all now, it got warm. OBS said lay down some epoxy primer that reacted with some fresh seam sealer. Pissed him off. Wanted to paint that roof today, but now just had to walk away after tossing tools around the shop.
We know how that is.
Buddy, I can only imagine how that would feel.
Yeah. Randy about threw the shop light across the floor
Jesus.
today.
And I wasn't even mad.
We just started working too.
Whoever designed the light, the LED light that's yellow and black that plugs into a 110 outlet, that the fucking on and off is right there at the plug-in, because it's going to be an extension cord on the damn shop light, that the on and off is right.
Every time you touch it, it cuts the light off.
Whoever designed it needs to be punched in the mouth, and his wife needs to cheat on him.
Hey, come on now.
He needs to be pegged.
Come on now.
My blood pressure's up now.
That was stupid.
Fuck them. Jane said, OBS. OBS said 36 Celsius where he's at. That's a tickle warm. Golly. You that far up north. It get warm, y'all. Let's see here. Yep. Madison sent me the invite to keep up with the class stuff that apparently they sent out in the email. And guess who they got emailed wrong?
You.
Yep. And they spelled my name wrong on the email. Spelled Madison's name wrong on the registration. So I had to correct like 4 spots on it. So I guess they didn't update it. I guess they went, this out. OBS said whoever designed it needs their ass kicked. Exactly. I feel the same way. I just want to talk to them. I just want to arrange a meeting between my foot and their behind and my fist in their face. But again, I think at some point, a mechanic slept with the engineer's wife, which I mean, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. And after that, all engineers say, screw the mechanic. Shop light? Yeah, let's make the on and off button right on the plug-in. Or...
I don't see that one that you just read.
Are you on live chat?
I just thought of it. It says
Joe Carlson says, is that your
Live
father
chat.
behind you? Yes, Joe, it is, as a matter of fact. I'm the oldest of his 3 sons. The youngest is on his way. If you see him in chat, he is a moderator. Daddy with Wit, capital D. Justin. Stephen is not here. He is in South Dakota. Let's see here. Justin is on his way. He is still not too terribly far. He's 23 miles from here. Yeah, 26 miles, 28 minutes. OBS said, yup, up here in the flat prairies of west central Saskatchewan, we can hit high 40s in summer and down to about negative 58 in the winter. God dang.
Eat that shit.
Yeah, you keep that cold weather. I'll take that warm weather. Oh, speaking of the devil and he shall appear, I bet you he said he likes my phone holder. I hate to tell him it's coming out. It's going right back in blue collar. I need that. I need to watch my TikTok on the way to work. How was your drive to work? If I know, I was watching TikTok the whole time. Nick Capone said, new sign outside looks awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Might be NDP, but when y'all finish a project, it is top of the line. Thank you, Nick Capone.
Thank you.
That was something that we've had that sign for what, a year? Well, it's been over a year because it was before I got hurt. We got the sign in. And we wanted to put just the letters up. Dad did it for never, and he's like, it's not going to work. This shit's too cheap. The sign quality could have been better, but with us building the boards with the box around it in black, I think it's going to do very good up there. Now we do have the D-rings on the top of each never done in project sign. We are going to put either chain or some nice rope up
We
there.
wanted to make it look like a picture hanging.
That would be nice. And a few people suggested to include, I think, Jane and Madison, that we should have had the projects cockeyed so it was never done. But that really made me feel good. If you weren't in here, that blue collar truck of mine, 2006 GMC Sierra, regular cab short bed with the V6 and a NV 3500 5-speed. Officially today, she's back on the road. And you know, we did the right thing. Got everything put together, transmission in, ready to put it down, bleed the clutch, put the transmission shifter on it. I did an oil change and did the entire exhaust system again. So, you know, priorities. Put a muffler back on it. Now she's quieter than a church mouse. I don't know how I feel about it, but I ain't changing it right now. Carlos said he's back, y'all. Sup, puppy?
Hello, Carlo and Papa Renzo.
Shiv said, hope I'm this uppity when I'm in my 50s. I believe in you. I'm not quite there yet, but Dad is in his late 50s. You can be uppity if you want. Sometimes it is harder than others. Life's like a duke. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's soft. John said, fee, fi, ho, dee, hum. Hello, John. OBS said, I used to run a mobile steamer boiler in oil patch in Saskatchewan in Alberta. My job in cold snaps was to go heat up the crude oil lines in the pump. Somebody's here. Sounds like a motorcycle. At the pump jacks get so cold the jack pump stop pumping. Damn. Motorcycle turn around? Okay.
Looks like he's fighting the damn bike, getting turned around. He had a woman on the bike, looked like he was fighting.
Sounds like he probably shouldn't be riding. Or doing a turnaround in a
maybe
gravel
she should be
driveway.
riding.
Yeah. Man, I couldn't imagine it getting that damn cold. I know it gets, what, teens around here, sometimes in the single digits, but it ain't often here in North Carolina we get down into negatives. So that, whew. Jenny said, I hope you can read this out when you did that talking about domestic abuse on men. It really did help me out a lot. Would never ever do that again. Talk about one-on-one on your live, Roy the Third. Jenny, we are open books on stuff, and I share my opinion on a lot of things. There's just religion, politics, and this controversial stuff going on. We will not share our thoughts on it. But stuff like that, the people that are too afraid to talk, if they need to talk and talk to me, I will talk for them.
And
I will be their voice.
We discuss pretty much what people want to,
Yep.
as long as it falls in our guidelines.
Yep. And something like that, it is a tough topic to talk about, especially for men. It's hard to say that you're a victim because a man's always just supposed to shut up and swallow his feelings. No. That's why a lot of men, themselves. 75% of suicides, I think, are men. So just remember that you never know what anybody's going through, man or woman. You never know what somebody's going through. So just be nice. Wave at a stranger. Smile. Make a joke with a drive-through person. I mean, every time I order chicken nuggets in the drive-through, I say chicky nuggies.
And it's not
And they
necessarily
chuckle.
flirting. It's just
No.
trying to get somebody to smile to have a better day.
And I talk with the same people every time I go to the store because they're working when I'm there, and we start to get to know each other. And it turns out we've all been through some shit. But when you show up and you might be having a shitty day, they crack a joke, you feel a little bit better. You get to laugh a little. Just remember, it helps. They say laughter is the best medicine, and sometimes people are going through a bad day. I have talked to people as a cop who said when they got home they were going to themselves, and after a good interaction with somebody, they decided not to. So just remember, you never know
could
where
make
somebody's
a
going.
difference.
You can. You can make a positive impact. You could make a negative. So just remember, we all have bad days. DeRay said it's hot in Mississippi too. I try asking my boyfriend to go for a walk to church with me, and he jokingly said I can't walk this hot day because I'm a Jew, not like the tropical person like you, DeRay. Look, if I walk to church and talk about going through hell to get to heaven, they better have air conditioning at church. Nickel Pony said LOL Project's crooked would have been fitting, maybe just, but hazard lights on each side blinking. No, that would be cool. We are going to look into some lights, but it would be cool to put some of those like LED flasher lights that at night they flash and during the day they're LED and solar rechargeable. That would be cool. DMS said, what's up, brothers? Just had me some cookout. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Hi, hello.
I hadn't had cookout in a while. OBS is saying it gets so cold, the oil gets so thick, it kicks the trip on the pump jack. So I used to have to use my steamer to heat the lines up so the field operator can re-kick the pump jack back on.
Wow.
Y'all definitely gotta plug your diesels in at night up there. Carlos said, a man can cry, R3. That was a very good song, but that is very much the truth. All right. You got to remember shit like that. Men can hold it in, but how many times has a man sat outside the house in the driveway and cried his eyes out before he walked in the house and act like nothing was wrong? Daddy said something to me that stuck with me the other day. He says, you're officially old enough and a parent enough now that you understand what I've done your entire life, and it's pretending like you're invincible. Things hurt so bad you can't hardly move, but to your kids, you got to keep going. Doing something like holding something or doing something to help your kids or somebody around you like that, you gotta play tough for them. You gotta show them Daddy can do anything. So yeah, a man can cry, but a man's got to be tough sometimes. You got to show your sons that a man can be tough, but he can be weak for a second too. You got to show your daughters what a tough man is, so she doesn't go get one of them V6 Mustang guys. Mike, I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm not throwing shade at you, Mike. You're an adult with one, not a teenager that thinks it's a GT. Justin asked if DMS is from North Carolina. Carlos said, sup, Justin. Olivia, Ghosties Plays, said, hey, hello, Olivia. Hope you're feeling well today. Nick Capone said, just asking someone how is their day can open a door. Just be ready to walk in and help if you can.
Yes.
Don't ask the question if you're not ready for the truth. Now, if you walk into work and your boss asks you, well, what brings you in today? Don't say because the gun jammed. That's how you get a very quick talk with HR. Sometimes your boss laughs, and then you tell them, I dipped it in peanut butter to see if it tastes better. It's still funny to me, but not to my boss. DMS said, not from North Carolina, from Virginia, and we got one finally. Man, it's good and cheap food. The fries are bussin'. Just said, glad you got some good food up there. Carlos said, hi, beautiful Olivia. Nickel Pony said, hey, Olivia. Olivia said, there is nothing beautiful about me anymore. I feel twisted, and what's the word?
And but there is. I disagree because you're in here with us. I think that's beautiful.
B-E-A-U-T. Look, they say beauty's only skin deep. Nah. Look, I ain't beautiful, and I sure as hell ain't beautiful on the inside. Just remember, chin up, Buttercup. There's too many people that want to see you sad, and you ain't the kind of person that want to make everybody happy. Ryan said, hello, Olivia. Carlos said, why you say that, Olivia? Olivia said, mutilated. That is a word. Not a word I would like to use, but it is a word. It is definitely a word.
Tell me. I thought
I'll tell you whatever you ask.
Yeah, but you see, it's not showing me Olivia's message.
Here you go.
I did that just a minute ago.
Did you refresh it at any point?
No.
No, then I have not.
I mean, yes.
Okay, if you refreshed it, went to a different one and come back, that's why. Okay, Justin's probably about 15 miles from here. Olivia said, for me, only skin deep with a laughing face. Start calling you Shallow Hal. Mike said, I'm leaving and going to my safe place. Here, let me show you where your safe place is. It's okay, Mike. You now have a 389 Pontiac wagon.
But you called him out by car. If you would have said green, I mean, come on. You couldn't have pointed at Mike no better if you would have tried.
Okay, fine. I don't want my daughter growing up thinking Volkswagens are cool.
No, you did not just say that.
Ryan is in here too.
And I know, and he may even have a furry suit.
Yeah, he's got a. Hey, will you bring me something to drink?
Well, I'm gonna cook him something to eat. But yeah.
Okay. You'll bring me something to eat or drink. Screw him.
What do you want?
Let me get a Mountain Dew, please. I really don't need it, but it's okay. Ryan said surgery did that to me as well. Having a tube draining fluid hanging out of my leg was torture. Take it from somebody like Ryan. Surgery is not something easy to recover from. I've only had 3 surgeries to include something removed from the side of my head, wisdom teeth, and then the rod in me. Outside of 2 scars, I cannot touch on that subject because I do not personally experience it. But if you think of it that way, that's all your mind's going to think. Thank you. It's like the saying, you are what you eat. But if you wake up every day and look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful, you are enough, eventually you will start thinking that and you will believe it. But if you wake up every day and say, life sucks and I hate myself, you're going to believe that too. Old lady said, I challenge you to do 10 bottles flips. See how many times we'll flip? Whee! Good enough. I did 10 about 10. Olivia said, you can't go to your safe. Nickel Pony's laughing at Mike. Carlos said, continue the point or count the bridges. Olivia said, Ryan, I can't wait for surgeries TBH now, and I hate surgery. Well, I just hope things go well for you, Olivia. I understand things can be tough, but you got to go through hell to get to heaven. Ryan said, eat me, LOVW is cool. Package still sitting on the table. Damn. All seriousness, I did enjoy driving my Volkswagen Beetle back in the day. A little 2-liter and a 5-speed manual was fun. It was quick, efficient on gas, and from what I understand, they are pretty simple to turn into a lot faster. I like to give people shit, and I get shit in return. It's just the way we do. Jane said, lol, wow, Arthur, you offended half the chat. I can do better than 50%. Ryan said, no one likes surgeries unless their junk gets bigger. I'm going to have to ask my doctor about that. Can we schedule that surgery along with the vasectomy and see how that goes? Olivia said, I bet that rod felt good to not. To be honest with you, Olivia, nothing involving that surgery has ever hurt me. My knee hurts now. The top of my feet hurt whenever I started walking. But that surgery has caused me zero pain. And now, when it gets cold, that rod gets cold and there is no warming it up. But other than that, that surgery has caused me zero issues. The surgery up here, I was awake when they were doing it. They removed some kind of mass from my temple. And I was told by my mom she could put her whole thumb in the hole. I don't remember anything with it. I don't remember any kind of bad stuff with it. I just remember the surgery and being told that. So none of outside of the wisdom teeth was the worst surgery I've had because of the recovery. The rest of them I don't think were bad. DeRay said, Mountain Dew, yeah! I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. But I'm slowing down on those. That's the second one I've had today. I'll probably have a drink before I go to bed, but I'm going to try to limit myself to 3 a day. Olivia said, oh yeah, change my booba for plastic boobas to make them bigger. There's a saying, buy the tatas, marry the booty. Beth said, you only have about 2 friends, R3, and you just offended them both. Oh. But I love you both. I even send you presents. Austin said, for Emperor God and Fatherland. Okay. Olivia's laughing again, correcting the lovey face to a laughing face. OBS said, surgery is a bitch. My left shin has 3 plates. It had a dirt bike crash back in 17. Almost had a stroke, 9 weeks in the hospital. Took me 2 years to get back to normal. Damn. Again, my surgery and my experiences, I can talk about a lot of different stuff, but recovery processes I have been extremely fortunate on. So, I mean, I'm not back to normal yet, but I'm pretty damn close. If you looked at me, you might just say, oh, he's got a limp, sports injury or something. But you'd never think what happened to me happened to me. Ryan said, the only thing I told my surgeon was I only have a few inches. If something goes wrong, push me off the roof. Don't even wake me up. Olivia said, y'all act like I haven't went through this several times. Depression is a returning toxic boyfriend of mine. That's like me in the back. Depression is that kind of a boyfriend. Some days you're okay, some days you're not. We understand. I'm pretty sure the average person in this chat understands that, Olivia. We might not be in the same boat that you are, but the most important thing is not giving up, all right? Some days you might just want to sit still and do nothing but cry in the darkness in your bed. Do it. Just know after you cry that much and that long, you're going to have a headache. So have some water and some Tylenol beside you if you can take Tylenol. Ibuprofen. Just take a deep breath. Justin said this man in a Beetle is scary. Oh, you used to sit in that back seat all the time on the way to school. Do 100, do 100. Going down Welborn, we'd be doing 105 mile an hour. Lucy said, hey, pro graphic designer Lucy here. Hello, Lucy. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Pro graphic designer, that's awesome. Ryan said, break up. Get a different boyfriend. Exactly. He can be toxic. I will walk you through the steps to get a protection order. Olivia said, I try, Ryan. It's so hard because he's so cute and he promises he's better. Boys lie. Boys lie to you. Justin sent a star for 2 jewels. Well, thank you, Justin. I know I's a star. Ryan said, LOL, they all do, though. Yellow. Five over. Uh-huh. Yeah, and we're past the statute of limitation of this stuff because that was back when I was 16 and 17 years old, and the statute of limitation for misdemeanors is 10 years, just so you know. Yep, there you go. See, look at that. Justin still remembers the rule. 5 over, shut the hell up. Man, I'm glad I taught him so well. Well, about time you're good at something. Yep, there you go. You talking? You got a lot more hours in that game than I do. But careful, there's some clouds in the sky. We don't want to talk that much. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Love you, bye. Okay, where were we? Let's see here. Da-dum. Alexa said just. Ryan said, I swear to my wife I'll do better every day, and then I still fart in bed. Exactly. I do the same type of stuff. Like I got Justin today. I was working on the shifter and blue collar, putting it back in. I felt one rumbling today. I said, Justin, come here. So he come over there to me, right behind me. And as soon as I farted right on him.
Wow.
Let's see here. Olivia said, I'm just gullible. Just said, better to cut off sooner than later. Beth said, we all know it was all in fun. Yep.
Right.
Ryan said, make him eat your ass and fart in his mouth for revenge. If he doesn't leave, he can stay. Olivia said, what on my boat can we go fishing? There's a lot of room. Sure. I ain't been fishing in a minute, but let's go. Jeray said, okay, talk to you later. Happy Sunday. Have a nice and wonderful Sunday to everyone in the live stream. Got to give my stinky dog a bath. And gosh, she's going to be mad. Be careful, Jeray. Have a good time. We'll see you soon. Hopefully see you tomorrow evening. Have a good rest of your day. OBS said, I went to the hospital at 210 pounds, solid muscle. Came out 130 pounds, lost all muscle. It was a bitch. Never been able to get back to where I was. I went into the hospital at 225. I don't know what I left at, but I do know whenever I weighed for the first time, I was not 225. I lost a good amount of muscle mass in my legs. I have been extremely fortunate to get that muscle mass back. I think I got more muscle mass in my legs now than I had, but it was tough going. UOS DWIS said, when my brother was younger, he peed all over the Confederate soldier's grave and the Confederate flag at his headstone. Was he wrong for doing that? I mean, if it helps him feel better, whatever, dude. I mean, you can be offended and angry at something that happened, what was that, 200 damn years ago? But it's not going to change anything. Olivia said, yes, he is very wrong. Again, the UOS said, why would that be wrong, though? Because you're desecrating a grave. It's no different than if you died and I go pissed on your grave. You think that's okay? Ryan said he's bad at relationship advice. I've seen what he said to some of these spam texters. I think he's good at it. Take his advice. Olivia said, because not all Confederates were bad people. They're still people. Doesn't matter. All right? There's some people out there that believe some bad things. It doesn't mean they did anything to you. And that's talking about now. UOS said, but they wanted slavery. All right, let's remind everybody of the rules of life. No religion, no politics, no controversial subjects, and no time for stupidity. Alexa said 12 and 24. Olivia said, just like all Union people wasn't good. David said, where Pops? He is actually down in the other 3 bays at the grill, cooking Justin a little bit of dinner. Olivia said, not entirely true. I'm going to read this one, and I'm going to put my thoughts on this. UOS said Union soldiers fought to preserve the Union, though. Why does it matter if we stay as a Union? We willingly joined the Union of the United States, and if the United States is not doing what the United States should be doing and respecting what the state has to say, we should be able to leave. Instead, the Big Daddy government says, I got bigger guns, you listen to me, you have no rights. It is the illusion that you have a right. But that's all we're going to talk about this stuff because this is a controversial subject and I might upset some people. OBS said it's hard to believe my sister is a cop and yet I grew up in the streets. I was a marijuana and coke dealer back in my younger days. I'd buy pot by the pounds. It's hard to believe I was a cop. But that's about how it goes. She said, I watched my brother. I ain't doing that shit. I'm going to go catch him one day. Olivia said, see, that's what the Union wanted you to think. Actual history stated the Civil War was fought over tariffs. Lex said, car, dog, 13 and 26. Who's that? You good?
Yeah.
You going in on there?
I told him to because put the sandwiches in the plate to keep it warm.
Hamza said good morning. Hello, good morning. Colleen Cortez said sup. Hello. Ryan said hey R2.
Hello.
Colleen said guys what? Wait. What are we waiting for? Livy said okay, I'll stop. He ran away. Mike said urinating on a grave is disrespectful no matter if he dislikes the person or not. It just shows what type of person you are to do it. Exactly, Mike. Everybody has beliefs, and sometimes you don't get along with them. It's not okay. It doesn't matter if it was a Confederate soldier, a Union soldier, or some John Blow down the street. Olivia said, amen, Mike. Hamza said, I'm from the United Kingdom. What is your live all about, sir? Well, our live is every day from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so approximately 4 hours behind you. We go on this live and we talk about whatever people in lives talk about, as long as it doesn't involve religion, politics, or controversial subjects. We've talked about things from men being abused in marriages and relationships to the clouds are fluffy. I mean, it doesn't matter what we talk about. Sometimes we do some work on the live. What was it, yesterday? Friday evening, we actually took a transmission out of my truck that's now sitting outside with the transmission in and running. We have, 27 vehicles here at any given time that we work on. And like I said, sometimes we do work on them on live. Our videos go up every day at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if they go up correctly. And it's basically whatever we did the day before. Like tomorrow's video is actually us finishing up the sign on our building here.
And we say a lot.
I tell you what,
Can't gather my thoughts. I am a little slower.
the clouds sure are puffy outside.
Fluffy. Puffy, like your cheeks. Olivia said, then why do you care?
She thought the guy that says he's from UK was the idiot.
No. Hamza is not
Oh,
the
she
idiot.
already said, sorry, wrong person.
Oh. Jane said, so are we doing daylight savings time changes any longer? I hope not.
I heard that it passed, but it was supposed to go through the House to get it, but I don't think we're going to do it. So we're staying just like we are.
It would be nice to stay like we are. Then I won't have to worry about finding my headlamp, because that was a $220 headlamp.
Now, Jane, maybe you can tell me. I was watching something and it said we did this back in the 70s. Now, I do remember waiting on the school bus in the dark, but they said the reason they went back to it didn't even last 6 months was because like a dozen kids got killed waiting on the bus, school bus. They got hit because it was dark. Do you remember anything about that? I mean,
She was one
because like I said, I do
She was the one that
remember-
hit him.
I do remember
The kids.
I do remember waiting in the dark at the end of the road for the bus. So I don't know if it was that or if it was just, because I didn't know we ever did time change before.
Alexa said 13 and 29. OBS said, I'm the boss, the judge, the executioner, and president in my life these
Read
days.
what Jane says.
Love being self-employed. I live on my own terms. I'm not rich, but I sure like my freedom and have no boss to listen to. If we could stop being so scared to leave the railroad, which is what the railroad wants, and really just hammer down and focus at what we're doing at this building, we could do the same
We
thing.
can do it. I'm scared to death to do it, and I want to, but I am.
And the
I know we
reason
can
I'm
make it.
scared is I have two
You know
kids
what
at home
life's
now.
about?
taking risks.
A big leap of faith.
You're right.
Well, why don't you take a leap of faith and get here in the morning early and start putting some tires on?
I'm not kidding.
He's gonna be here
I'm
to get
gonna
the
be
time.
here to get you in the morning. Yeah, I gotta be at work at 10 in the morning, so I'll be picking you up on the way down.
Oh, okay.
I have no fucking clue. It just depends on what time I drag my stuff out of bed. Yeah, we'll see. But that's awesome, OBS, and that's right there. I know you're Canadian, but that's the American dream right there. Olivia said, "Uh-oh, wrong person." It's okay. I think they'll understand. Olivia said, "Luckily, I'm permanently unemployed and my driver's license is fully revoked."
Dang, how many people you hit? Oh.
Jane said, "Hey, Justin." Olivia's laughing and crying. Alexa said, "Go." Jane said, "I don't remember. I was in a drug-induced state." Hamza said, "Love your energy, sir. You've got a new sub. I appreciate it. If your
Thank you.
subscriptions are on public, we will check. We check multiple times a day on the people who subscribe to us. And if your subscriptions are on public, we happily subscribe back. The reason that we wait to subscribe back is at one point we subscribed to so many people who said they subscribed that did not actually subscribe. YouTube blocked us from subscribing to people. We were subscribed to several hundreds of people more than what we had in return. And YouTube went,
But
Ryan said-
if you come back in here and we're not sub to you, let me know. I'll be glad to step over and do it.
Ryan said, "I'm fairly certain I was in daylight for school." Fairly certain I was too. Topper said, "What's up though?" Apparently 93 octane prices. What's up, Topper? Lex said 7 and 31. GMT 800 Hoss said, "Yippies!" I got a GMT 800 out there. Well, actually about 4
What
of
did
them.
he say?
Yippies.
Does that
Yuppies.
not say Yankees?
Yuppies. Y-U-P-P-I-S.
Oh, going down to the next one.
Oh, Yankees. Oh. Huh. City Slickers. Damn. Fuck.
How did you find out?
How'd you
We put on
know?
all. We put on
I
all
thought
this.
I had a good one. I mean, last time you were in here, and the only other time you were in here, you asked if you got any work done today. Damn, did you hit your head or something? Or did you just wake up on stupid
Oh, I
street?
remember him. He came in. We were.
He's only said one other chat before these
Yeah, I know
three.
that. I remember. I was there.
Yep.
It was when we were doing tires on the car.
Yep.
I don't remember.
OBS said, "I'm scared too.
No,
I want to
he was
leave
working
here
on
and
the
move
breakfast
to
from the marketplace.
Saskatchewan and start expanding, but I'm scared to lose everything. It's a scary thing." Well, the railroad pays just good enough that we have built our life around it. And by leaving and taking that leap of faith to be here, it's a big leap. But the way we do this business is not the traditional way that Americans do businesses like this. The only debt incurred with this business is the actual purchase of the building, and it went through me personally. So I mean, yes, I think we can do it. And
I
if
know we
Justice
can.
showed up
Everything.
every morning, just like I did when I was working night shift, and put out open flags and took tire orders, we could do it. The problem is we're just scared. Olivia said 7 o'clock, Justin. That's when you get up. Nah, 7 o'clock's when he needs to be here. Olivia said, "Oh, you know, a whole bunch of Chinese. I wouldn't count 3 eyes. Were too closed, and some Korean or some Karen." Monkey Man Productions official said, "Cheers, legend." Appreciate it. Olivia said, "On a serious note, it's because of my health problems and new diagnosis. From the sounds of it, I won't be able to get it back anyways."
You what about?
Her license. I hate to hear that, but you don't need a license to drive in the parking lot. I think that's still the same in
You don't need
Tennessee.
a license if you don't get caught.
One thing's for sure.
Just like you're supposed to have
If you-
current
if we get
registrations. I ain't got none of the 3 trucks I'm
If
driving.
we get it going here, you're welcome to come drive in circles here.
Yep. Alex said, "Justin,
See? Look at that. She real.
I know she's real."
We done determined that.
Alex said 8 and 32, 9 and 32. Mike said, "I petted some dogs and I feel much better now, so I think I can leave my safe space and come back and join in again." Well, welcome back, Mike. I hope to not offend you again.
Maybe he won't call
He's
you out
lying,
like
Mike.
that.
Hamza said, "What part of the United States are you guys from, if you don't mind me asking?" We're in North Carolina, so East Coast, about Central, up and down, and a little small city called Denton, Denton, about an hour north of Charlotte. We're such a small city that the thanks for coming and the welcome sign are on the same sign.
But
we got flock cameras. Olivia said, I'm not even allowed in the driver's side of a running vehicle, period, per hospital orders.
Nah,
What the hell do they know?
My
I'm
therapist
sucking.
told me I wasn't gonna be able to run for a year. I ran a month after I started walking. I said, haha. So
but did it hurt?
it doesn't matter. He said I physically couldn't. And I did it.
Yeah, take that, whore.
Maria said, oh no, nerd Randy again. And Maria asked where Hamza is from. The United Kingdom. But hello, Maria. Yes, you got nerd Randy. No, fuck you. I don't feel like seeing you anymore. Now I can't read chat. Ha.
What?
I think Maria does OnlyFans now.
Hey, one way to get money to get over here?
Olivia said, Hamza, I'm from the deepest, darkest pits of the bald guy's nightmare. She's in Tennessee. Hamza said, Maria, I'm from the United Kingdom. Olivia said, also, I'm from Tennessee. Maria said, oh, yes, normal Randy. Rickardy, RTRIC, said, Revenge of the Nerd. Exactly. Doctor's orders. Maria said, oh, no glasses again. Well, I gotta read. Ryan said, hello, Maria. Jane said, LOL, Justin, take that what?
Huh?
She said, take that what?
What are we talking about?
Jane asked, take that what?
Take that what?
That's what she's asking you.
What am I taking?
We then went on to another conversation. We done forgot.
Control,
what
Alt,
fish
Delete.
memory.
Jane said, hi, Maria, and hi, Rickardy.
What,
Maria
what?
said, OnlyFans? Nah, Fansly. Jenny said, is your dad bored because he's got his arms folded? Get back and let me know. God bless. I'm sure he is. We'll be leaving here in a minute. I'll be taking Justin home.
says, I have something that can wake him up. Take this for my cheese.
Hey, eat that. Y'all quit.
No, I bet you hear
Olivia
me when
said,
I walk
"See,
in and
you-
sure ain't clapping."
See, you know, I'm the only 10 you see. Hamza said, Ghosty, nice to meet you. Yeah, she's a strange one, but she's good people. Mike said,
She's a
Denton
woman.
has a flock camera. It does. It's right in front of a Hernandez pizza. And it's facing toward Thomasville. Jay said, OMG. He said, take that, whore.
Oh. What? No, I just thought.
He did say slut. He didn't say whore. OBS said, how often does that rod they put in you hurt? My plates hurt like a bitch in the cold or after sitting down after a day off, being on my feet with my plates. During the cold, it hurts. Other than that, the rod does not hurt. Every once in a while, about 4 inches below on my right side, below where the incision was, it hurts. Might just be like nerve transfer pain, but other than that, the rod does not bother me. Now, my wife hit it the other day, trying to hit my butt, and she smacked me right on the sacrum, and boy, it tingled a little.
Yeah, it made my legs hurt. You just talking about it.
And she did it the other day again. I was starting to think you're doing it on purpose now.
Oh, I forgot.
What? Oh, yeah, that's pretty much what she said. Oh, my bad. Rickety said, hello, Jane, my favorite nurse. Topper said, y'all look crowded in that office. LOL. Same office, just we're a little bit closer now. But, nah, we do have a lot of junk we need to pick up and get organized. Olivia said, hi, Hamza. Nice to meet you. Nice to me, you don't worry. You too, don't worry. I only bite a little. Yeah, she bites. Jenny said, your
Your
brother.
ankles.
Yep. Jenny said, your brother for making that comment about me, I would go to his dad because I wouldn't go for little boys like him. Get back in his box. His
Get back in
girlfriend
that
puts
box.
him
I don't wanna
in
get
a
in that
velvet.
box. That's my brother, Jay. Get away from me. I can smell your breath.
Olivia said, I'm good people. Last I checked, everyone was afraid of me. I'm not scared of chihuahuas. Hamza said, Ghosty, I'll make sure I wear my bike vest. Speaking of that thing that you stepped on earlier, did you get it out of the building? You might need to before it stinks.
What?
The thing you stepped on.
The thing that had that thing earlier that I thrown out in the road to see if it made it across.
Yeah.
We found the mom.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Chester
Or
did.
the bigger kid.
Yeah.
Because that didn't look like a mama.
Let's see here.
I think
Olivia's
it got into
laughing.
Poison because
Jane
it
said,
didn't run from
spousal
that.
abuse. Mike said, OMG, I'm bringing my hacksaw.
To what? Go through the cheese?
OBS said, my God, if I hit my plates on anything, it's like getting kicked in the balls. Yeah. Mike said, go and Flock no more. Yeah, Flock be gone. Apparently it is a felony to cut one of them down.
So is hitting a black mailbox
Why does it have to be black?
because that's in the law. If it's a white mailbox, it is not.
Well, all I'm saying is I'm going to have a little too much to drink and I'm going to run into one. Olivia said, it ain't spousal abuse if he likes it. Yep, that's no comment.
That's
James
it,
said,
honey,
Mike,
hit it again.
I think we need a Sawzall. I heard that Harbor Freight sells some good Sawzalls and the Diablo blades cut real nice through them. But my luck would be I'll drop it on myself.
Buy it in cash.
Yep. Mike said, I agree. There's more of us than there is of them, Jane. Exactly. Jenny said, tell your brother I do not smell. He's very rude to say that is disgusting. Go give head a wobble.
Hey, I've never said you smelt. You can keep your lips closed.
Coming from the one that smells like shit
Hey,
half the
I'm
time
just
after
farting.
you fart.
And you're eating. That means your damn sandwich is gonna taste like
Hey.
shit, you dumbass.
You'll be all right.
He looks like he would be the one wilder and shit.
He gonna live longer because he smells his own shit.
Not my fun anymore.
Olivia said, I knew it!
Listen,
Maria
we
said,
got
as long as
friends
I'm
that
drawing
don't
right
piss
now,
off.
tell me to draw something. Olivia said, draw a pecker. Hamza said, I visited Texas around 2.5 years ago. Loved it. Just found it strange when people carry weapons like they carry their mobile phones.
I'd like to go
They-
visit
they
that.
got-
But
They
if
don't
you've
do
not
this
noticed, there's a lot less crime around the
I
area.
think so. I bet the crime rate's lower.
But if you see Nickel Pony in the live, he is in Texas. He said it's 106 degrees Fahrenheit,
Hey, they don't.
right at 6:30.
I think it was 102 at 6. wasn't
Yeah.
it? Something like that.
My bad.
6 to 6.
Ryan said, draw a VW, Maria. Olivia said, for the fun of it. Maria said, what is a VW? Volkswagen. Martin Week said, what kind of bomb went off in your room? Greetings from Lundstring, Switzerland. Hey, your flag's a big plus, too. People.
What are you
Nah,
talking about?
They don't like that.
They don't like the
we've got
room
stuff.
being dirty.
No,
You
no,
know,
I'm not
Hold
talking
on, I have
about.
a better idea.
What
Watch
other,
this. Now you can't see the dirty room.
what other flag has a
Switzerland and Norway? Oh, no, not Norway. What's the one that's blue background with a yellow plus?
yellow flag?
Yeah.
No, like
Poland.
no.
No.
Like it's pure blue and then a big plus is holding.
Yeah, that's the best part about the country. It's a big. The flag's a big plus.
You know, it's
Orangutan. Olivia's smirking. Ryan said
You can still
Volkswagen.
see it.
Yep. You can actually see it better now. OBS said, Maria, I need that kitty in your profile picture for Mice Patrol. Maria said, okay, OBS. I need it for Chow Mein. Olivia said, I'm going to go to Texas, boys. I'm going to Texas, boys. Okay. Maria said, what is that, Ryan? A car? It's a brand of cars by Germans. Olivia said, I'm going to go get me a real country boy. Maria said, I don't draw cars. I draw them like a 5-year-old. Well, you can draw a Tesla Cybertruck. Martin Weeks said, did you fall out with your cleaning lady or did an ICE train pick her up?
He's
I
laughing.
drive the ICE train. Woo woo. Maria said, it's Sweden, R3. Yeah, I told you it was Sweden.
No, you said Norway.
Shut up.
Thought you said Sweden.
Pardon?
Shut up, Daddy. Ryan said, nah, LOL, draw the logo. Try to make it look 3D. Lady said, see, Maria Pecker would be easy, would be real easy. Yes, it would.
To do what?
To draw.
To draw.
It's just a 9, 1, and a 3. The 9, the 1 on the other side, and the 3 is the, yeah.
Oh no, I think boogies are a little easier.
It's just a W without the
I
the
can
points.
show you how to draw mountains and then it looks like it.
Lady said you could draw it like a real 5-year-old, and the boys would find it funny. Yep.
I ain't lying, I would.
Hazel said, hello, Hazel.
Hello,
Ryan
Hazel.
sent a rooster.
I don't really love you. I like boogies.
Brandon said, hey, hi, Randy. I'm outside doing the nice breeze. It's kind of nice today outside in Conroe. It's been a pretty nice day today as well.
I stepped outside to let Kane out a minute ago and looked down. I bet there's 20 mosquitoes on my leg just when I come in and got that spray and sprayed it.
They're getting bad
Back
right
out.
now.
especially right there.
Yeah. Maria said, Olivia, bring me country boy with you. Apparently, y'all like country boys. Brandon said hi.
I was gonna say,
Maria, come here. There's one here. I'll tell you what, he's about 68
I bet you
years
would
old.
like that.
He's about 68
Olivia
years old.
sent
You come on, call
a
him,
less
marry
than
me.
3 sign and said, yee.
one can't leave the country, the other can't leave the house. I don't think they're gonna get no country boy.
What you talking about? What do you need me for? You. Didn't you just see a guy a second ago call us a city boy? We ain't no country boy.
I ain't no damn city boy either.
Sure as hell ain't no city slick.
I don't know.
I get nervous in
Just
cities.
cause you didn't grow up enough to go get up, hey, I don't wanna hear that.
You
Whoa, hold up. Stop that. I got up with a lot
You
of
gotta
hay.
pick
You
that
didn't get
way.
up.
I still get up, hey.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
When?
Whatever phone is yours,
In other words, you ain't getting
He
away.
gives me a call. He gives me a call. Hey, you come up to what's his name? Daryl's. And you get up this hay.
Daryl doesn't have the hayfield.
Daryl does, he still does up at the farm.
At the farm. That's not Daryl, it's the farm.
He said they called
What do you want me to
Daryl.
say? John Holman's house? It's gone.
John Holmes dead.
Yeah, and the house is gone too.
Yeah, I
But he's
was.
talking about Thomas.
Mr.
Thomas' farm.
Yeah, across from school.
Jason
I know
does
it is. I know Holman's farm.
Yeah. Olivia said that one is a little pointy. I wouldn't want that one in any day. Martin said, do you have absolutely nothing to drink? Nope, we got Gatorade, Powerade, apple juice, Mountain Dew.
And ICGW,
That's
I
it.
just finished one.
Maria said, I thought you said you like summer. I do like summer. Maria said, Justin, you're a femboy, not a country boy.
Who's that? Who said that?
Maria.
That sounds like a person without a green card to me.
Martin said, just water, ice cold glacier water. OBS said, I might go fuck with that epoxy primer and paint that roof yet tonight, but I left my shop so pissed off, might just be best to wait till tomorrow.
At least
Sometimes
calm down.
it is good to sleep on it.
And you're drinking whiskey, you might better wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, you might want to.
Nah, if he falls off the roof, you'll be just
He's
fine.
painting the car.
Hamza said, Ghosty, I'm going
Or
on
Trump.
holiday to Miami in Christmas. Careful. Justin said there's a lot of STDs around there.
There are. You walk out sneezing, you sneeze, you're blowing out, and you still somehow get an STD. You don't even have to breathe in the air.
I don't think that's what they mean when they said if you're blowing, you're getting them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Olivia said, I
Well,
want to go see Miami for the streetcar culture. I
That's
don't want to
what
go
I
to
would love to
Miami,
do.
but damn.
Streetcar culture.
Martin's drinking a cold beer.
I think
got
it's
about
more of a
4
railroad
sips of
down
a-
there. How many trains are out there? Here comes.
OBS is drinking
Up
whiskey.
there.
Olivia said, I agree that Justin's a femboy and a twink.
Who said that?
Olivia. You can't make fun of her.
You want to bet?
Well, you can. It is fun to make fun of her. Alexa said, go. Maria said, tell Justin I can't hear him. Right, is he talking to himself?
I don't know. Where's your passport?
Martin said, what do your wives do? Don't you 3 have any? Me and Daddy are married. Justin's not. But Justin's girlfriend is in college.
free! I'm not married.
For now. My wife's a nurse part-time.
And Chester's ass if I was.
Mine wants me dead.
and me too. I mean, come on now. Olivia said, if you make fun of me, I'll cry. Ask Madison how that goes.
It doesn't matter.
I ask her every time she cries in an argument. Does that make it better? Go ahead, cry about it. Does it help? No. Shut the hell up. Olivia said, and you make me feel bad. Brandon said, Justin, I can hear that from here.
Hear what?
What the fuck you're doing? Are you done eating yet, Fatty? Are you still that much of a young and you don't even eat the crust?
No.
Hey,
It does
I don't
not.
eat the very first bite of the crust. The
It
rest
looks
of
like to me you carried 3 sides of that. That's more than one damn bite.
1.5. Thank you very much.
Hurry up.
I'm done. I'm ready to eat.
Eat the rest of your food, Fatty.
By the time you get up, with how about 7 minutes it takes for you to get up, I'll be done with this. See, when you get up, they get to hear a grown man moaning. They didn't even pay for it.
This boy. Karma said Justin says the same thing to her.
What?
Go ahead, cry about it. Does it help? No, shut up.
Not about right.
I taught him well. OBS said, I'm single now at 35 and loving the single life.
I make fun of her doing therapy.
Olivia said, "Your abusive husband." No. I just don't think that tears should make an argument over.
Hey,
You cry to get your way.
we've never swung on them. That's been documented.
Hamza said if they cry, they just offer tissues. I don't.
You gotta sleep just like I do.
I'll take
Maria
that.
said, "And you stayed, Carmen." LOL. He's a bully. Carmen wasn't feeling too good today, and I will tell you, Justin was only a little mean to her
I
about it.
think Carmen can kind of handle her own too.
I
think
hope
we
one day she
see
punches
that
him in
part
the
of
mouth.
it.
Boy.
She's still shy
I
around
think she
us.
still gives you hell.
Brandon said,
She pissed
"Lindy
me off
Pops,
going
did you
down.
get it?
'Cause I was
Did you guys
driving
get the
and
car
she
of
was so
Pops?
sleepy.
Did
And
he
I
get?
cleaned my
Did he?
intersection
Did
and
Randy
saw
get
it,
the?
take
Did
the
you
left.
guys get the
So
truck?
turn
Did he?
red, poof, I have the right away. Right? Sleep. I take the left.
Brandon, yes, the
What
The
are you
truck
doing?
is done.
Left and
Truck's
right.
right out here. I'm going to drive it
I
home
cleaned
tonight.
my intersection.
Martin said men
Oh.
can talk for hours about the same topic.
I go,
Women,
"What
women
are
don't
you
even need a
talking about?"
topic.
She goes, it's red. I said, I don't care.
Maria said, "Tell Randy he made a good job raising a bully.
You darn right.
Bring back bullying because these kids now are offended by everything.
Oh my
Bring
God.
back Modern Warfare 2 OG lobbies."
No, screw that.
Olivia said they're all bullies, save for Pop Pops. You're a bully too. Google must die 369. Damn, she's fine. Said I farted and some doo doo came out. Does this mean I'm not a virgin anymore? Totally.
It means you didn't forge your
What
shit.
can
Yep.
I say? When I get done, I have to cross off the virgin and olive oil.
Olivia said you should tell that to Boggy. Actually, never mind. I like winning arguments. Don't mess with my perfectly trained work slave. Sometimes I don't even have to make the argument. You make it for me. Brandon said because they were Spotify. Google said yay. I'm going to tell my mom. Yeah, just make sure you tell her what your uncle did to you. Olivia said, I know I'm a bully. I'm spiritually Pops as well. Okay. Topper said, why don't you buy a woman a watch? There's a clock on the stove. Why are women always cold? Because they're supposed to be in front of the stove. Marissa, tell him I can do voodoo black magic.
What's that called?
Black magic.
Cooking grilled cheeses.
Burning pancakes.
Woman.
Pretty good.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to put down.
Hamza sent a $1.99 pounds. It said a little gift for me, not much. It's all good. Every little
usually
bit
use
counts.
butter, but I don't
That
use
dollar,
butter.
not well, $1.99 or pound and 99 pence, however you
No,
say it.
I've already eaten.
Is going. The donations are going to go toward Project 1440 because there's 1,440 minutes in every day, so it's okay. A little bit goes a long way. We greatly appreciate it. Chosen Law said, why did your wife go to the club to strip? That wasn't too funny.
Yeah, I don't
Try
allow
again.
my woman to go.
Right.
No,
You don't allow your woman.
No.
I think if Carmen says to do something, you say yes, ma'am.
No, I got to
Let me
train.
put my collar on. Miranda said, nah, bullying destroyed my life. Gentle
You don't go.
bullying.
A wife going to a club, you're not going. Let's
That
say
ain't your wife.
that is
Starts with the W,
subject.
Yeah.
E.
Brandon said when Pops Astros was today. All right. Martin said, well, good for you, you weird Americans. You're great. I'm moving on now. Bye. See you, Martin.
Bye. See you. Thank you.
Kiss me.
Olivia said, I'm going to hurt all of you, including the new guy.
Come on. Come
What
on.
you got?
Come on.
Hold on. There goes Olivia. Again, Hamza, thank you very much for the donation. It doesn't matter if it's a single penny. A little bit goes a long way. We greatly appreciate it. This little channel here, we make approximately 100 USD every month from YouTube. So it does add up, and we have been banking on the money that we have made from YouTube for the year. Well, for the last 13 months, year and 1 month. And we have a little bit saved up. And
We've only done it, messed with it one time, and that's to buy the
we took $600 out to buy Code Red.
Code Red.
So that is the channel's car. Black Betty was the first official project of Never Done Projects,
Ooh.
and Code Red was the first
That's
one
what
that
you
the
guys
channel
can do with
purchased.
Code Red. Start making polls on what you should do, like 2 different things that you guys want to do, like do headers out of the side like the other 2 Camaros, or do
A full
I
exhaust.
think we're
no,
going to
or
need
go out
this.
on the side of the the
We're gonna
engine.
leave this one where we
I
can
think
still
we're
drive.
gonna leave this one to try to leave it as a driver, and we can take it to the track.
We can do exactly what we did with the exhaust today on it, but just
Yeah.
run headers all the way back with the X-Pot.
I think we're gonna, it's too nice of a car to try to do what we've done with ours.
Yeah.
So I think, well, I said, if Randy's wasn't, mashed up in the back, we would have done his that way. But now, I do have to change it around so we can go to first gear.
But I can fix that in 5 minutes.
I think we're gonna leave it and do more of a,
Are you done with that grilled cheese yet?
Yeah.
do more of a, track car. But how
Yeah.
much we get for it? 600.
That's not bad.
Brandon said, I'll be here today and tomorrow. I'm not going to be leaving with you guys. We was 76 today. All right. Appreciate it, Brandon. Levy said, Justin, remember, I helped you.
With what?
I don't know.
I was hoping that other person would come back and we could buy that other one for 500.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jane said Olivia kicked him in the shins. Oh, wait. She can't reach the shins. Man, Jane's even on our side. Epstein's second phone said, I like this new guy. Thanks. Maria said, maybe I should draw Justin crying. Draw him as a femboy, which is the normal drawing. Brandon said, Randy, Pops, why don't you guys start doing YouTube? Why did you guys start? Because we've been doing the stuff that we make on YouTube videos. Besides, we didn't have the shop every day of our lives. We just figured about time to turn the camera on to it. And I finally got tired of hearing Daddy tell me we should do a YouTube channel. We should do a YouTube. So I made it on Thanksgiving Day of 2023.
This YouTube channel started off and Daddy wanted to tell his stories on the line. That's all he wanted to do.
Olivia said, I hunted for a capture card for you, and I'll try your router so you can't buy it, and I'll fry your phone. Hamza said, well done, guys, with some praying hands. Thank you, Hamza. Olivia said, he is mine first, Maria. Epstein said, Randy needs a raise. Amen. Olivia said, I called dibs. Brandon said, we're getting our back patio in standard with a gazebo and the concrete.
Not even road.
Cool.
All you gotta do is
OBS said, I'd love to swap the 6.5 turbo diesel into an 0.2 Trans Am or Camaro. That'd be cool as shit. But if you want a cheaper Camaro version, 93 to 97. The LT1 Camaros, they are a lot cheaper. Same car, slightly different K member, but same car.
this guy that's never, you know that buddy I told you.
Olivia said, oh wait, Maria,
himself.
sorry, Epstein, I called dibs
This
on the
guy
new
is
guy. You
never-
can't have him.
I
Matthew
talked
said,
to
Matthew,
him
hell
when I
yeah.
got
And hi, hello,
he got a
Matthew, hell
tattoo
yeah.
On his arm, long
Maria said he wanted to tell stories how he raised his bully son.
Serious?
No, we've done a lot of stuff in our lives, and he's done a lot of stuff in his. We wanted to tell stories, and it evolved into this. Brandon said, Randy, are you happy for us when we get our patio in sanded? Yes. I'm happy when everything's go good for you, and I'm sure Dad is too.
It's just like when,
Maria said, where's the Randy files, you layers? We've not got all the tires up yet. We haven't found all the pages. Matthew said, hell yeah. Hello, hell yeah, Matthew. Olivia said, okay, my phone is dying. I can't be a menace anymore. Bye all. I'll be back. See you, Olivia. Thanks for coming in. Have a great evening. OBS said, what about that K member? I missed that. It is a little different between the LS cars and the LT cars for K members. But the LT from 93 to 97, they have the LTs like we have. Slightly different K member, but exact same car. If you take a LS K member, it will bolt straight into it. And all you would have to change to put an LS in it at that point is a steering shaft and the steering mechanisms. Everything else will transfer over. But you're wanting to do a 6.5 Detroit, so you're probably going to need tubular anyway. Those 93 to 97 cars are a lot less expensive than the 98 to 02s. Just my thoughts. Olivia is going. Said her phone's dying. She can't be a menace anymore.
see you, Olivia.
Brandon said, I will take some pictures and send it to you on the YouTube page. Is that okay with you? Yeah, post it on our community page. You're welcome to post it. We will be very glad to hear when it's done. Hamza said, bye, Ghosty. Olivia said, there is no more great evening, just pain and suffering. Bye, Hamza. Topper said, later, NDP. Later, Topper. Thanks for coming in, buddy. But on that note, I am going to make like a baby and head out. But let me give us a like first. Oh, I have a new friend suggestion on Facebook. Who is it? Never heard of that name before. Wow, what a great suggestion.
Wait, what name?
Their name's Daisy.
I got like 98 of them.
Alright. Y'all wish me luck. We're gonna try blue collar.
Jane said take care of R3.
Thank you, Jane. You have a good night. What's up? Oh yeah, I gotta get on the work.
The whole reason Justin come back.
Oh, joke's on him. It's all at home.
OBS, y'all be careful.
Hey, where's your scraps of food? Give him cane. Love you. Dad.
Love you. Be careful. OBS said, I like the looks of the 02 style Camaro and the Trans Am. What do I have to do to make the 93-97 one look like an 02 style?
Body swap.
Be careful, buddy. Love you.
Have fun, man.
You too. Our 95 does have a, I think it's a 2000 front end on it. I don't like the way that they did it, but the Twisted Sister has put a whole front end on it of a the later model. So you do the front end swap, and the rest of it's just body parts, if I'm not mistaken. Maria said, oh no, it's the same boring ball, man. Again, let's leave everyone. If y'all do, y'all be careful. Thank you for staying here as long as you did. Jane said, bye, Justin. Brandon said, Pops, how can I get my screen feds on my iPad? I have no idea.
What's that?
How does he get his screen feds on his iPad? And somebody said, bye, Justin. Jane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Be careful.
I have no idea what he means by that.
All right, be careful, love you.
Love y'all.
Love you. Jane, Maria's waving. I don't know if she's waving at me or waving by to them, but I wave back for her. Where's my... Put my phone over here so I can... we showing... Look at there. We're showing 15 people. 42 thumbs up, man. We doing good today. Brandon said, Justin, are you... yeah, Justin's leaving. Randy's taking Justin home. Justin's truck's at the house. He has been driving the truck that Randy drives, Marketplace, and Randy been driving the Toyota. So now we got the blue truck going, blue collar, and Randy's going to drive it home. It's the first time it's been drove in over a year. Maria says, I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry, Maria, but it is awful late for you, or early, however you want to look at it. Maria's already asleep. 10 people, 43 thumbs up. Man, y'all doing good tonight. Thank y'all. OBS said I got way too many truck projects. I think there's 23 vehicles on this property at any given moment. We have clicked off a lot this weekend, so that really made me feel good. The two things that I did not get done that I wanted to get done today, we're going to have to shoot for one afternoon. One of them is I was going to go look at a welder. I want a bigger welder. I did find one. If it's not going, I want to reach back out to the people. And Randy was supposed to, we were supposed to get the shirt machine out. Randy did go buy some shirts. So we needed to make a couple shirts and get them sent out. But that did not happen. So we will try to do it this week. Alex says 10 and 12, and Brandon said, Pops, I did tell Randy I'm getting my patio. We are standard. I will take some pictures and send it to the YouTube page. Is that okay with you? Yes. Post it in the community. I'll be glad to see it. Alex said 43. Yes, awesome. What am I looking at? Yeah, 43. Maria said, you're welcome. OBS said, well, I guess 3 truck projects isn't that bad then. Alexa said 12. The problem we got, just like on our Volvo semi and our trailer, we were in a rush to get it to go to the event. And once we got to the event and got back, it's set right there. And we need to pull it back out and finish up the project where we had... We got it to where we could use it, and then we went and used it and come back, and we've not been able to finish it. But we've had a lot of things go on the last couple of weeks. we got back on some car content over the weekend, and I think that is awesome. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get back to where we're supposed to be, and I think everybody seemed to be happy this weekend. I think everybody seemed to be happy this weekend. Justin was here every day. Randy was here every day, and we got a lot more done than what we had anticipated. So I think that it was awesome. Alex says 12 and 43. Brandon says, Bob, how can I send it to YouTube page? Go to our homepage, click on community, and upload it to the community page. Let's see. Javid said, what do you call a gay horse? Hey! Javid said, hi, hello. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Let's see, Maria said, guys, I'm locked outside the house. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. And so I was walking in the garden, but they located the door and slept. They forgot I'm outside. That's not good at all. Maria's huffing and puffing and mad. Maria says, Mama, wake up. Brandon said, no, that's not good. You okay? Hey, did you get the locksmith to lock the car of your house? You should always keep a spare key, Maria. Keep one around your neck. 11 people in here, 44 thumbs up. We might reach up to 50 today. It's only 8:30. We got 30 more minutes. Matthew said, keep their ass. Maria said, how can they forget about me? I do not know, Maria. Maria said, I feel like the boy in Home Alone movie. Maria said, we don't live in the 1800s to put a key in my neck, Randy. Well, you can say 1800s all you want, but if you had a key around your neck, you'd have a way in your house. I didn't want to say put one under the welcome mat. I mean, never mind. I just said put it around your neck. You might. Brandon says, let me know if you get your house and walked. I guess back in the 1800s, they were a lot smarter back then. They knew to carry a key with them. Let's see. Maria says, Law, I remember a funny story. All right, tell us about the funny story. Brandon said, Bob, did you eat dinner yet? I did. I actually cooked me, Randy, and Chester some fried eggs, and made everybody a fried egg sandwich. And then Randy boiled some eggs so I could have something for the rest of the week. And I cut 4 eggs open like I was going to make deviled eggs, but I took the yellow out of them, mixed some mayonnaise and mustard, made me some sandwich stuff. So I made 2 sandwiches for tomorrow and 3 boiled eggs. Remember, I peeled 4, but I ate 1. I ate the whites of 1, but I do have 2 sandwiches and eggs to carry with me tomorrow. James said in 1800s you didn't need to lock your house. This is true. OBS said put a key in the kitty. Maria, yeah. Alexa says 11 and 44. Heck yeah. OBS said deviled eggs. Yummy. I love deviled eggs. I could about make myself sick eating so many of them. And I used to make them around Christmas. We would just do a whole, I mean, it might have been 36 eggs. I mean, we would boil them, cut them open, and I would then take all the yellows out of it, and I'd mix it all up, make the deviled egg stuff, and make each one for the go. Man, I'd be making them about every 3rd, 4th one I made, I ate one. I was full time I got done. Brandon said my grandma does too. Brandon said Pops is getting closer to Christmas yet. We got a few more months. OBS says I fucking love deviled eggs. That's the way I feel. Maria said I was in college once and my friend called me. She said she wants to come to our house, and she knocked on the door and no one answered, so I told her to climb the wall and enter, so she did. Well, climb the wall and enter. Alexa says 13 and 44. GMT 800 Hoss said City Slicker's chair. And what you eat for dinner, McDonald's? No. If you would have been here just a minute ago, you'd have heard I cooked everybody fried egg sandwich. Brandon said, Pops, the Astros is playing the Yankees on Tuesday. All right. Maria said, then my mom was inside. She was scared to death. She thought a thief come to our house, and she called 911. Oh, no. GMT 800 Hoss says 100. 14 people, 45 thumbs up. We might make it. We got, what, we got 24 more minutes? No, yeah. Alexa says 14. Maria says, you cook? Yes. Who do you think's been cooking since Randy cooked breakfast, but every day since this CDL thing, I've cooked every morning and every night. I cook in the morning for my breakfast, and I cook my lunch, and then I cook supper. Like I said, 1445. Jane says they have 911 in Iraq. I'm glad you said that, Jane, because I was curious myself, and I didn't want to sound stupid. I didn't know if that was a worldwide emergency number. OBS said, just ordered a stage 1 rebuild kit for my Allison in my 05 LLY GMC, and a new full 5-inch exhaust and down pipe, head studs and PPE up pipe, and manifolds looking to run 500 plus horsepower. That's awesome. Randy did tune his. I think Randy's is at 500 horsepower. My dually's at 450, but I couldn't go to 500 because of I've got stock transmission. Randy had a built transmission. Maria said, yes, we called 911 here. Wow, that is wild. I did not know that. 11 people, 47 thumbs up. Brandon said, who cooked? Do you cook or did? I do. Randy cooked this morning for morning. Randy does the cooking on Sunday morning breakfast lives, and I've cooked since I've been on this little watching what I eat for my blood pressure. Maria said it's the police number. That's what it's our emergency number here too. Alexa says 11, 47, 13, and 48. Golly, yes, we're up to 48. Thank y'all. James said after you get checked off your CDLs, you need to slow down on the eggs. Your cholesterol will be sky high. I understand what you're saying. I do plan on changing my diet a little bit once I get on CDLs. I want to do better, but I mean, I've got to do. It sounds like to me I'm not going to be able to eat shit. I'm going to try to do better. I am. I'm going to try to lay off the processed food and stuff like that. I do have more. I went this morning and got more bananas, grapes, oranges, and apples to carry with me to work all week. Brandon said, where is your truck at? If you're talking about what truck you're talking about, Brandon. Maria said it was a difficult number, but all Iraqi knows one number, which is 911 because of the Americans movies, so the government changed it to 911. Awesome. Alexa says 12 and 48. Oh, I'm showing 50 now. Maria says, I'm thirsty. I need to drink some water. Yes, you need to get you some ICGW. Jenny said, could you do me a favor and hide me off your channel because I didn't appreciate what your song was saying to me. I felt like disrespect. I'm not going to fall out of you, but I just felt really. What song did you, what was disrespectful, Jenny? What in our song was disrespectful? Jenny said, abuse when he said that to me. Please do it. Thank you. Maria says, oh my God, I'm hearing Pop say the word diet. Alexa says 15 and 49. Jenny, try to explain to me what was said that offended you, please. Maria said, I can't drink water. I need to get inside the house first. Alexa says 15, 49, and 15, and 50. Yes, I'm showing 50. Thank y'all very much. We made it. Jenny said, I'm not seeing your song. I meant to say your son was saying disrespectful things about me, telling me to smell and over sexual things. I didn't find that appreciated. It was a wrong and disgusting. Jenny, I understand, but Justin was just playing. He picks around a lot and he's playing. That's just Justin picking around. He didn't mean nothing by it. He was just playing. If you get mad and want to leave, I understand. But I just want you to understand, we pick and cut up like that. Everybody in the live understands. Nobody means no disrespect. If it would have been something disrespectful, I would have said something to him. So I want to ask you personally not to get offended. But if you did and you want to leave, I understand. I'm not going to delete you. You can control that. But if you don't want to go because what he said, he didn't mean that by it, but he was just playing. Maria said, now my mom will think I'm a thief. Which son, Jenny, Randy, or Justin? It was what Justin was saying. He was just playing, but I guess she didn't take it as a joke. Jane said, do you like chicken? They have oven baked chicken already done at Walmart. I do. I do eat that sometimes, Jane. I just, I don't like cold food. If I do, it's a sandwich. But I am thinking about getting one of those little, it's like a lunchbox and you plug into your cigarette lighter and it heats your food up. Some of them's even got a little timer on it and you tell what time it start heating up and it be ready. They're a little bit expensive, but I wanted to get one for the winter time for sure. But just to keep in the truck, work truck. But yes, I do like that chicken. So I am going to get a list of what I can and can't eat and what's good and what's bad. like Chester was telling me today, I can eat anything I want. I just don't need to eat so much of it. But right now, my focus is the CDL. I'm not just going to go back to my regular thing because I don't want to be in this same position next year. So I'm kind of hoping. I'm not really going to shoot for losing weight, but if I do, that's great. I would love to lose a little bit of weight, but I'm not really going to, set out to lose weight. But if I do, it'd be awesome. James said, Jenny, I don't think he was talking to you like that. OBS said, stop being a Karen, Jenny. Brandon said, P, I like this song. Ryan said, Jenny, your name has thong in it. Do you not think that's not inappropriate, especially sexually? Maria said, well, he said something to me, but I don't care. I know he doesn't mean it. He's just playing. Jenny said, I was not joking with disrespect. It was disgusting. He told me I smelt down below, and that's not very nice at all. Jenny, he does not know you. He's never met you, so he's just playing. Unless you have that problem, it shouldn't offend you. It's just words. He was just playing. And I will apologize for him, but that's about as long as we're going to talk about it. Jane said, when I get there, we can do a plan. All right. All right. If you want to leave, leave. I'm not going to hide you. If you want to leave, leave, please. But if you don't want to be in here, don't quit typing. John said, late, but Volkswagen Beetles were death traps. Got 25 miles a gallon, which is pathetic. I don't know. I think the Beetles was pretty damn cool. They may have been death traps, but I think they're pretty damn cool. Ryan said, Jenny, you can move along. OBS says, I have one of them heated lunch boxes. I use it running air seeder and running combine. I love home cooked meal, and the field I got sick of sandwiches. That's what I want to do. A couple guys out here's got it, and I do need to start doing a little bit better. So I may get me one especially before winter. Maria said 53 likes. Yeah, 14 people, 53 likes. Thank y'all. That's awesome. Ron said, I have a 2001 Beetle, John, 55 miles ago, TDI. We have got an 01 Beetle, but it's not, it's, I think, 2.0, 5-speed. I wish I could get my hands back on that car, have it here, and get it back to running, because it was a fun car to drive. OBS said, piss off, Jenny. Jenny said, Ryan, that's my real name. Alexa said, 11, it's 53. Ryan said, then I'm very sorry, your name is a pair of skinny underwear. Alexa said, yes. Maria said, damn, I would like my last name to be Thong. LOL, just kidding. Jenny said, Ryan, leave me alone. Jenny, if you don't want to be in here, please click the X button in the top right. We are not doing this. Or I will delete you from the channel. I don't care. But like I said, if that took you that much, no more than what he said, if that offended you, just leave. Matter of fact, let me check out something here. I think I've already checked this, but yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, when you first come under here, your picture was a thumb on somebody's ass. Clint Eastwood said, I like to stand on the Jenny said, I'm real, why would you? Ryan said, no problem, Jenny, enjoy taking things too serious. Carlos says, I'm back, y'all. Sorry I had to shower and poop. Soften soon. All right, welcome back, Carlos. Ryan said, it's okay, R2. I'm enjoying her being a victim for no reason. Mike says, the drama of it all. Maria said, there's no X button. It's exit button. And my computer's got an X right there. And right there. If you want to stop what you're looking at, click that X button right there. Jane said Harry Chapman was killed in his VW Rabbit when a semi hit him. He was a 70s singer. A semi. Hell, a lot of people die driving all kinds of vehicles if a semi hit them. Ryan said, "Hello, Mike. This is the highlight of my day." Brenda said, "If she's on the phone, then there's no X button. Hit the fucking power button. If y'all take shit that seriously, y'all are in the wrong life. If you don't know how to exit out of a phone, oh my God, female really need to quit taking shit too seriously." Baby said, King Newton. Ryan said, "Someone hear a bird?" If she's not on the phone, if she's on the computer, it's got an X button. Jenny, if you're not on the phone, if you're not on the computer, don't hit the X button because there's not one. Let me see something. Hold on. Where's my phone? There's a back button. There's a whole button and you can clear all. OBS said, "We started harvesting on Thursday, not looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to it. I love running that new top of the line John Deere X9 combine. Such a nice machine to run. I would love to run some of that equipment. That'd be awesome." Jane said 54. Heck yeah, 9 people in there, 54 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Ryan said, "I swear there's a bird squawking it somewhere." Renee said, "Okay, let's change the subject, please. Please, that would be awesome. I would like the next 9 minutes to be happy." OBS said, "The long hours get to me at harvest, but the money is great." I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand what you're saying. It's just like when I'm doing stuff here at the shop on my days off from the railroad, and I stay busy all day long. Yes, it's work. Don't get me wrong, it is, but it feels so much better. I'm doing something I enjoy. That's another reason why I want to leave the railroad and come here, because I enjoy being here and I enjoy doing what we've been doing the last few days. This has been an awesome weekend. Randy and Justin has really made my weekend. I've been very happy this weekend. I did get some bad news this morning, but I've got to go figure out what that is. But the weekend has been awesome. John said in 1972, I remember getting off the bus and almost being hit by a driver passing on the gravel shoulder. People are crazy. I'll tell you something that happened to us. Stephen was getting off the school bus, and the school bus was in front of our house. He got off, had to walk around the school bus in front of it and start crossing the road. The stop sign was out, the arm was out. He walked around the arm and was not paying attention when everybody on the bus seen what was fixing to happen. Stephen did not. He was trying to get across the road, and there was a Jeep that did not stop. Just about hit Stephen because the Jeep did not stop for a stopped school bus. They did not hit him, but nobody wanted the bus driver and let me say this, the bus driver was a friend of ours, we thought. but they did not want to say anything about the incident because she knew who was driving the Jeep. It was another kid from school, and she did not want to get that kid in trouble. And that kid just about took my kid's life. Now, Judge Stephen did not get hit, but there was nothing done because she did not want nobody to get in trouble. Jenny said, Maria, where are you from? Maria said, as long as we're close to 60 likes, are you going to dance if it reached 60? I don't think we got to worry about that. We got just 5 or 6 more minutes. I don't believe that's going to happen. Maria says, all right, Jenny. Carlos says, Maria is an alien. She's from the planet Thongo. Jenny said, Maria seems a good person. Maria has a very good heart. Maria says, and we enjoy having you. Maria says, the planet Thongo. Oh, it seems good planet. John said, Cubs win 19-2. Awesome. I hope it didn't just go off. No, we got the sign up. We got Fireball up and running. We got Blue Collar up and running. This has been a great couple of days. Carlo said, hey, Maria. Maria says, hi, Carlo. OBS said that Jeep driver needed a stern talking to in the dark back alley. Yes, like I said, it was another kid, and I'm not expecting the kid to lose his license or anything like that, but nothing was ever said or done. The kid at least should have been able to apologize, or should have been made to apologize, I believe. But nothing was said because they didn't want him to get in trouble. Because you can lose your license for a passing stop school bus, I think. Mike says, are you going to have to mark? You're going to have to mark it on your calendar the day you put up the sign so you can celebrate it every year. It's not a bad idea, Mike. I will have to tell Randy that. Alex says 15, 57. Good Lord, I said we're not going to make it. We might. Carlos says 15, 58, 17, and 58. Maria says, come on, only 2 likes left. Maria said 59 likes. Maria says, never say never, Randy. You're right, Maria. I might get it. Let's see. Ryan said, I have pushed it and got the kid in trouble. Believe me, it was a hard thing to do or let go like that, because at this point, the bus driver would have got in trouble too. So it was just a big, the way it unfolded, somebody was told us about it that was on the bus, and that's how we ended up finding out about it. Maria says, you owe us a dance. It's not got there yet. In order for it to be 60, and I didn't say that, but in order to be 60, it has to show 61, or when I close, it'll be 60. We got 3 minutes. It's still on 59. Jenny Thong said Thong is my real last name. Okay. Maria said only 1 like. Come on, guys. Maria said 60 likes. I don't see it. Kodo said, are you a Wong Jenny? Maria said, let's dance. Ryan said, consequences not finding their target, it's a problem in my opinion. I see 60. Let me try some. Yeah, I did just refresh mine. It's showing 60, but Rhea says, wait a minute. I'll open my computer and put a like. Jenny says, what I mean now, big boy, staying on me now. Maria said someone looked like, someone took his like. AI says, you look like a devil with red horns. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, out of everybody, there's only been one person said they didn't like it, or they didn't like it. I think it's funny. OBS said, nah, just just a good stern talking to that Jeep driver. No need for license suspension. We were all young once. That's exactly right. All right, everybody.
It has come that time again! The part we bid you all a farewell!
Mike said 60. James said, I would have made those Jeep drivers' parents aware of what happened. Chris said 61 likes. And I said, oh yes, I was young and thankfully I refrained from 131, but the bus was an emergency lights.
We say thank you for the laughs and fun. Every late night,
I can't dance.
every wild little run.
Carlos said what I meant to say is you're an alien, Jenny. Carlos playing Jenny.
Close.
Everybody please understand where am I at? Okay, everybody, I'm gonna let this play, but please everybody understand, do not say anything out of the way to Jenny. She does not like to pick. Joining the members wall. Maria said 62 likes. Mike said keep after him, Maria. Carlos said good night, y'all. Pops, good day, mate. To the rest. Lee says, Unc, you look like you've been farting and stinking up that room all day. James said, Lowell, bring it, Pops. John said, Ryan, I'm referring to old 1969 ones. 4-cylinder air cooled. James said, take care of all. James said, I'm not. Okay. Maria said, oh, I'll definitely make you a sticker. Ryan said, I got you, John. Forward. See you here next time. She's saying I'm not an alien. Again, I do appreciate it. Jenny, if you decide to come back, we appreciate it. We'd love to have you. But I will tell everybody from here on out, do not pick with Jenny. She does not like to pick. So that will be the end of that. If you don't want to come back, please don't. But anyway, Ryan said, all right, everyone, have a good night or day. Mike said good night. Beth, you're still in here. Good night to you too. Mike, good night. Y'all have a good day. Good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly. Thank y'all.